Okay, mate. Yeah.
I've had a whirlwind weekend really, as you can tell. It's completely exhausted me, and I don't know who I am anymore.
Right. Say bye bye.
Bye.
By pressing the bell icon, you'll receive all my new videos, and a press on the thumbs up would be much appreciated. It's Sunday. I think it's just after 5 p.m. or it's definitely after 5 p.m. Don't have a watch again. So we're running out of light. I think the hike we're going to do is, it's only a wee walk rather than a hike, maybe, I don't know, 45 minutes, an hour. But as I say, it depends on the light. If we see a place and the light's fading, we're just going to pitch there. We're somewhere in Scotland. We'll leave it at that. You know where it is, you know where it is. But anyway, I'm with Sinclair, so it's a Bastardo trip. Not had one for a long time. A real long time. But anyway, we're out for 1 or 2 nights. Don't think it's going to be 3, could be 3, but the weather forecast is pretty poor. So I think it's going to be a 2-nighter. See what happens. Might only be a 1-nighter, but I would, you know, I'd like to do 2 nights, to be honest. And there he is, Mr. Sinclair. There you go, great stuff. Yeah, red. We'll go for red. We'll go for the red.
In the woods filming me, I wonder why. The strangest apparel on his head. What could it all mean?
Hello! I think it's the hair. I think the hat's frightened the dog. Or my face. We're thinking down there.
We'll walk 10 minutes or something, eh?
Yeah, 10 minutes. We're going to go a walk further along. As always this time of year. You know, light is the thing. Lack of light is the thing. But anyway, we'll get another 10 minutes and then we'll go back to that bit I showed you and we'll camp there. That'll do us. Lovely colours this time of year, eh? Look at the trees. Lovely. Different shades. Excellent. Lovely jubbly. It's good to be out. I think I mentioned it, I can't remember. The forecast isn't good, but just we arranged this date to get out, so that's it. Oh, it's Sunday the 18th October. I was nearly saying 18th of March. Aye. No, Sunday the 18th October it is. Aye. Right. Sally Forth.
shore further along.
Right, okay.
I'll have to check that. Oh, just keep going.
Keep going, right. Okay, right. Lovely colours again, eh? Lovely jubbly. There's a sandy bit. I've got a tunnel tent, so not really ideal for, I've got a big tunnel tent, so it's no ideal for a sandy bit. Sinclair's got a self-supporting tent, I think, so that's not so bad. Right, we're heading back to the first spot we saw. This is where I've decided to pitch. Sinclair's a wee bit away. Well, not that far away. I don't know. 50, 60 yards away. I'm going to pitch here. You need to get a wee bit of fit to shape your tent. I've got a long tunnel tent. Sinclair's is a dome, so that'll fit my shape of tent. And there's a wee bit over there that fits a dome tent. Right, I better go on with it before the darkness and the rain comes. Scott's Wild Camper, the wild camping channel for the great outdoors. That's my effort. Fjallraven Abisko Shape 3. Right, let's have a look at Sinclair's tent, the Helm 3. And here it is, looking resplendent in the dark. Yeah. Very resplendent.
Posh world.
Yes.
Yeah, I love it.
I swallowed a dictionary.
What's that, son?
There he is. Oh, you can see his head is he's an alien. His head's total as a flashing light.
Here's Eddie's great grandfather. Look.
What is it?
St Mungo.
St Mungo. Oh, it's just a wee bit.
That's Eddie's ancestor.
It's better in the daylight, but we'll get it in the daylight. St Mungo.
And St Mungo's boss.
Aye. Right, my plan of attack, mate, is I'm going to have a cup of tea and then I'll go into your tent and get pissed, right?
Right.
Any objections?
Oh yeah.
Speak now or forever remain silent.
I'll remain silent.
Right, okay. Right, I'll go and get a cup of tea. What about you? You not having tea?
No.
You go straight into the amber nectar.
I'm going to have a wee amber nectar.
Straight into the amber nectar. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to do the same. I'll get a tea later. Right?
Yeah, boy.
Okay, right. I shall join. We can sit outside a bit, it's nice night.
Aye, absolutely. I mean, it's not going to rain till later anyway.
We'll wait till the rain comes and then escape with the tents, eh? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right, I'll give you peace.
You're fine.
Do you want to whisper?
Whisper bar.
That's for Luke. Alright, Luke.
Skywalker.
We still have game 3 of Dominoes.
The force is strong.
Aye, aye, Luke skyscraper.
Right, Luke, how you doing?
Aye.
Still go fishing yet, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. I've not heard from him for a while.
We'll
I've not heard
go
from him.
COVID fishing? Trout fishing.
COVID fishing.
We'll use COVID lures.
Cheers, folks.
St Mungo.
Corona.
Eddie beer. There you go. Eddie beer.
Aye.
Aye, get it right.
And
Mr. Eddie. Oh, it's a bit.
I know it's not a macro, is it? It's a wee bit.
That's right. Eddie
It's focusing their faces, you see. It's set to.
Alright.
And what was I going to say? Oh, shall we wish Julie another happy birthday?
Yes.
Julie,
darling.
happy birthday.
Happy birthday, darling.
All the best.
All the best to you.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, I'll see you shortly. It's
yeah.
getting damp. It's dark. We're in the helm. Very conveniently, thank goodness for that.
Yeah. Aye. Who else can we say? The usual suspects. George, Jed, Pete, Derek,
Glenn, Hutchison, Robertson's a step egg.
Colin, Stuart, John, Kevin, Alan and John, Chivia, Alan and John.
Aye. Alright, Johnny boy, no spoke to you for a
Mark
while.
Prophecy Prepper.
Aye, and
Mark Silver Fox. Andy Wardo.
Andy, what the best, son?
Mark Stoker. Mark Thompson. Have I forgot? I probably forgot. Sean, Cumbrian Camper.
Oh, I'm just glad you can remember.
I know, I've probably forgot a few people.
I can't even remember my own names.
All the best to everybody that I've been out with, and for everybody that's watching, and that. Aussie for America.
Aye, Aussie. We just saw your video, Aussie. The lovely autumn colours, lovely walk you had with the mushrooms and the
Well, when was that one?
spotted woodpecker. It's just been out just about half an hour ago.
Oh, well, I've not seen that one. I'll have a look at that when I get back.
Aye, well done, Aussie. Good to see you, son.
Yeah. Who else can we mention that watches the vids, or a regular watcher? Monroe's and Corbett's.
Peter.
Aye,
Peter.
Peter, he's not been out a while.
Aye.
For a while, Peter. He's not a good couple of years. I say that he's not been out. Peter, he's not been out much, mate. The last year and a half. I hope you can get things back.
Things to do.
I think he's got other things to do. We're all the same sometimes, aren't we?
Oh.
Yeah, we've got other things to do apart from YouTube. Anyway, I can't think of anybody else off the top of my head.
No, I'm listening to that howling noise on the other side of the loch.
Yeah, that's people getting molested by wolves.
Aye, they're getting rabid.
Yeah.
There's a lot of gnashing of teeth and saliva.
Yeah. Right, we'll switch off anyway. Right, folks. Catch you later.
Cheers.
It's about 10:30. Sinclair's wanting to go to sleep, or he's wanting a rest anyway. So it's about time. Aye. So it could be a very short video. See what happens tomorrow. Morning, folks. Almost 7 a.m. The rain's been on for a few hours. Still dark, of course, at this time. So I'm just going to start packing up slowly. I'll need to go out and. I think it's still early for Sinclair. I think he'll still be asleep. I don't know. But obviously, I'll need to go out and find out, so we can coordinate, the packing. The wind hasn't got up. I thought it was going to be. I thought the wind was going to get up. It hasn't done it yet. It's just wet. Right. I'm holding the camera, so it's a little bit shaky or whatever. Right. Next time I'll take footage. It'll be light. $7:30. Sinclair's awake. Just gonna have a cup of tea and then for a cup of tea, then we'll pack and head to the van and see what's happening. If we're going home or having another night, I don't know. The rain's not too bad. It's drizzle. It's just light drizzle, but I don't know if it's to get heavier, but it's not too bad to now, to be honest. Anyway, we'll see what's happening. Sinclair never got a good sleep, he said. His back's sore. So, we'll see what happens. That'll do. Got my table, but I can't be bothered setting it up. No, we're off soon. This is a good tent. Someone asked me about this tent. I think I was out with Mark. Mark Silver Fox at the... Where was I? That was a secret lock, but I don't give you the destination away now. I was out with Mark Silver Fox not so long ago, 3 weeks ago, a month ago. I've lost track of time. But yeah, it's a good tent. It's a very... It's a very big tent for one person, but that's what I think a lot of people use it, because I think it's 2.2, officially it's 2.2 kilograms for this size of tent. Is amazing. The thing is, the headroom isn't great. I mean, look, in the porch, I'm sitting up here fine, and you sit up here. At the other end it's not so good, but it's the shape. That's the idea, to cut the weight down, is the shape. You know, it slopes rather than just be one level. That would increase the weight a bit. It also actually helps with the wind, having that type of shape rather than just being like a big block, a big sail. This actually helps with the wind. Take you a wee look inside after I get my tea. Yeah, it's wet. Tent's going to be soaking. If I could be bothered, I could take the inner down. But again, it's just, I don't think I can be bothered. I think I'll just leave it. If we're going out the night, then I'll just need to dry it. When I set up, I've got a microfiber towel, which is one thing you should always take. The waterproofs, any time of year really. I know you get heat waves and dry spells, but really I think waterproofs, microfiber towel, what else? You should always take spare shoelaces. Always take spare shoelaces. I might do a kit video. I've not done one for about, I don't know, 6 years or something, and I've took that down. One of the videos, many videos I had to take down, so I might do a winter kit video. I'll get Billy to put his input in, because we'll talk about ice axes and crampons and things like that for winter camping. If you're going to go up the summits, you need the safety gear. Right, that's my tea. Ready. Okay, I'll catch you later. I'll show you a bit of the tent. Here we have the moment. The great white hunter gets out of his tent. I'm just saying, the great white hunter. Yeah. It's not too bad, yeah. Leave no trace, folks. There you go. I think we're going to try and get something to eat. I'm going to try and get a breakfast. and then we'll see what, we'll take it from there. I wasn't planning to take any footage but on the way back, but look at that. Look at that. Beautiful colours, eh? As I've said several times. Lovely jubbly. Oh, the sun's trying to get out. Great stuff. Great to be out. I'm a hills person, but it is actually quite nice to get in the woods and amongst the trees sometimes. Very nice. Right, let's head back to the motor. Right folks, we had something to eat, we had a wee breakfast, and now we're going on a wee walk through the woods again and heading towards our loch. A lot of walks here, but Sinclair says we'll go that way, we'll go that way, let's go for it. There's the water, folks, as we say in Glasgow. The water. There's the water. Aye. There you go, that's a hero shot. That's a hero shot.
Always the hero.
Yeah. Right. You better get in, your camera's getting wet.
Hey, the things I do for England or Glasgow, eh?
We're just going to have a wee walk and a wee recce. This might be a potential camp tonight. So we'll have a wee walk, see what we can see.
You get your perspective, I'll get mine.
As Sinclair's saying, there you go. We never noticed the road for a wee bit further down. We thought, oh, look at that for a shelter, a natural shelter, but as you can see, aye. Aye. 10 feet, 10 feet for the road.
Some natural plastic growth there. The mushrooms in it, I think. Even their rubbish lying everywhere. Aggie. Right, we'll go back up to the van, we can swing down this way. Yeah?
Okay, let's go for it. That's a pity, that, eh?
If that was in the woodland somewhere.
Yeah, that'd be a great shelter.
If it was
Fantastic shelter.
bad weather, it just wrap a tarp around it and that would be it, son.
Yeah.
I'd be happy in there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The last bit of footage that I took, that was yesterday. I was at a loch. What happened after that is we decided to go for another drive. It turned out to be quite a long drive. We're looking at several places and we ended up here. There's a car park down there. So what happened is it was getting a bit dark and the weather was getting a bit miserable. The weather's not been too bad. It's certainly not been as bad as the forecast was it was going to be heavy rain the whole trip, and it wasn't a heavy rain. It was sort of on and off, and it wasn't really that bad. We could have went another hike yesterday, to be honest. We could have managed another hike, but we went with the forecast. But anyway, still good to get out. So I just slept in the van, the camper van, with Sinclair. Separate bags. Separate bags, aye. So that's the end of the trip. It's not exactly what we wanted to do. First, well, we had a wild camp, we had a wee trip, a wee hike and a wee camp, and then we done the van. Sometimes you can't always, get doing what you want. But anyway, it's another trip. I did. Got to a few new places, to see a few new places, so that's always good. We did Sinclair done a few recce's for himself and Julie. So there's a few places that we know about now, so that's good. Finding out new wee spots so that we can camp in winter. Good, nice wee spots. So I think I'll end the video here. I'm trying to think when I'm going to get out next. It might be 3 weeks. Well, for me, availability is going to be about 3 weeks, but then we don't know what's happening. What the rules and regulations are doing anything is now. You don't know what's happening. But anyway, from my point of view, it'll certainly be 3 weeks before I can get out again, I think. See what happens next week. I might sneak an overnighter to just local hills, but it's a bit dodgy. I've got quite a few things to get done. Anyway, I'll leave it there, and I'll see you for the next one. Right, folks, I'm doing the first test of my night vision camera. To the left I've got my action camera that I've been using for this film, and at the right I've got the night vision camera. This is just a test just where I live in the darkest bit I can find. The real test will come, the real use will come when that one obviously take it outside camping. I'm just doing this for now, the wee bonus bit of footage. Right, I'm going to just test the sound of the two of them as well, just for comparison, because the wee Sony Action Cam is actually good sound for inbuilt mic, and that's one of the strong points. Right, that's all. Just we're heading into a light bit, so just a very, very short test. So expect to see some night vision gear. My plan, or one of my aims, is to do a Monroe in the dark. Maybe up the Arica Alps and actually just do a Monroe in the dark and film it. Right, that's enough.